So PO transactions and non-PO transactions. Non-PO transactions are the direct FI transactions. We use FB60 transaction, right, to post vendor invoice, right? But whereas PO related transactions, the process starts from purchase requisition. Okay, purchase requisition. Okay, but this is something that usually in the real time we use purchase requisition transaction. Second one is the main one is purchase order. Okay, we use T code ME21N purchase order. So the procurement team raise purchase order to purchase materials. Okay, next once we'll receive the goods from supplier. Goods receipt in SAP. We call it as goods receipt in SAP. This is MIGO transaction. Here at the time of goods receipt you will see an accounting transaction. This there is no accounting impact here, no accounting impact here at the time of purchase order. There is no accounting impact at the time of purchase requisition. Okay, but at the time of goods receipt you will see accounting impact. So what will be the entry? Because we are receiving the goods, right? So inventory, we create one inventory account, inventory debit, and there is a clearing account, GRIR, which is goods received, invoice received account. Okay, credit. So this will get clear at the time of okay, this is first one, this is second one, this is third one. Now we are going to create fourth one. This is your invoice receipt, but this invoice receipt is based on your purchase order. Okay, but for this for the direct FB60 it's without any purchase order, it's a direct FI entry. So invoice receipt with reference to purchase order, so we use MIRO transaction. Okay, so here also accounting impact will be there. What will be the entry? The same entry whatever we post at the time of FB60, we'll use the same entry, like um, but this will get cleared. GRIR account, this will get cleared. Okay, and this will credit your supplier account. ఇది డెబిట్ అవుతుంది. This will become debit. Next, as usual, payment. So payment supplier will become debit and cash or bank account will become credit. Sir, is this process is clear? This is your, this is called P2P process, procure to pay process, procure to pay. You are procuring the materials and at last you're making a payment, procure to pay process, P2P process, purchase order process. So, but this works based on the inventory management, material management. Okay, material management. Now, so we are not at the time of goods receipt, at the time of invoice receipt, at the time of payment. When you process this transaction, system automatically post this accounting entry. This gets posted automatically. How that is possible? Here also system automatically process that transaction automatically, in the sense when you process Miro transaction, system automatically update this transaction. When you process goods receipt transaction, this will get updated automatically. We are not going to give the GL accounts, we are not going to key in the GL accounts. System automatically pick the GL accounts and process the transactions. Okay, so this automatically, in the sense that is called integration between FI and MM. So we need to assign the GL accounts in the integration perspective. So there are certain transaction codes where we need to assign the GL accounts for the inventory related transactions. Okay, in metal management, in inventory management, inventory or metal management both same. Okay, so in the inventory management, so each and every metal movement, each and every movement, every material movement called as movement type in SAP. Movement type in SAP. For example, so you are receiving the goods against purchase order. That is called movement type 101. GR goods receipt against purchase order. So after manufacturing the goods, I mean, once the product is ready, we sell product to the customers. So at the time of goods issued to the customer, we use movement type as 601. So in SAP, you have many movement types, the hundreds, thousands are there movement types. So based on the business transaction, the material movement is updated with movement type. System picks. So whenever you do any goods receipt, system automatically picks 101 movement type. We are not going to give, but system automatically pick. That is one thing. GL accounts, this GL accounts will get derived from transaction key in SAP. Transaction key. So for inventory, we assign GL account to the BSX transaction key. So for this transaction key, we assign the GL account. So GL account is assigned to the transaction key. But what is assigned to the transaction key again? One more combination, valuation class. So basically there are two things are there here. Valuation class and GL account will be assigned to transaction key. Okay. So BS6 is inventory related postings. So whenever you do any inventory related postings, system will update with BXC with respect to valuation class and with respect to GL account. Now what is valuation class here? So there are three types, right, of materials. One is raw material, one is semi-finished goods, one is finished goods. So when you group these are the different material types. These are called, we'll create these as valuation class. For this one, I will give some valuation class as 100. This one VC 200. This is VC 300. So we are differentiating the by material type by valuation class. So based on this valuation class and based on this inventory, I mean transaction key, the GL account will get derived. And what about this entry? This is assigned to the BSX. What about this is assigned to the GRIR transaction key? Okay, sorry, WRX transaction key used for GRIR transactions. So this is used. So again the same thing, valuation class and the GL account will be assigned accordingly to pick the GRIR GL account automatically. So this is all about your transaction keys and valuation class, the movement type. So based on the movement type, standard, based on the transaction key, based on valuation class, system will derive GL accounts for inventory transactions based on movement type, based on transaction key, based on valuation class. The GL accounts are picked automatically for the inventory transactions. Sir, is that clear? Understanding at least? Okay, now for this purpose, we need to define configuration settings. But the configuration settings, most of the settings are done by consultant. There are few settings that will be done by FI consultant team. Okay, but since this is a demo server, right? So we need to define all related settings now. Okay, so after creating all the settings, we need to assign the relevant. We need to create GL accounts and assign to the respective transaction keys. That is our role. Okay, so let us go ahead and create the configurations. If you go to the configuration settings, it starts from here. So create plant. So okay, let us start creating all these settings in the SAP system. What is, so SPRO I'm not very sure with the transaction, path, because since these are the settings, right? So um, logistics general, enterprise structure settings, definition, logistics general, define plant. So what is plant here? Plant is a where the goods are manufactured, where the goods are provided, sorry, services are provided. Okay, manufacturing is a manufacturing plant is a organizational unit where the goods are manufactured. Okay, so let us understand. Let us create one plant. So what I mentioned in the notes, define plant, plant ID, name one, description, factory calendar, title, came, this is normal. So plant, what is, I'll give just give the Nike. Okay, Nike plant, and here he said you can give anything, but we'll consider the factory calendar, Germany, the standard one. Click on save. So system will ask you enter the details. Company, this is Nike plant. Okay, so this is important, mandatory. Continue. Click on own request. We'll change to our company code. Our company code is Nike group. Nike group. Continue. Click on save again. Come back. Come back. So we defined one plant, sir, for our company code Nike. So, sir, I'm just repeating. So if you want to know if you want to learn the complete description of plant, SAP has provided the documentation here. If you go inside, then you will get more details. More than what I've explained here. See, simple definition is plant is a place where the goods are manufactured. Okay, so you'll get n number of definitions here. Yes, in the plant, in the manufacturing plant where the goods are stored, right? The storage location. So you will see many more than the what do you say? So very lengthy descriptions. Okay. Now come back to the next step. This is done, sir. Define storage location. So storage location, why storage? Yes, in the manufacturing plant itself, you'll have some raw material storage where you store the inventory, right? So basically, you are storing all the materials like raw material store or semi-finished goods or like finished goods. So basically, you are creating all the storage locations for the individual raw materials. So let us create one at least storage location. Under which header it we have, sir? It comes under, there is no header. Define storage location. Material management. See, maintain storage location. It is coming under material management. Okay. So I'll write it here. Define under material management. This also enterprise structure only. So I'll put it like this. Okay. So this is fine. So we can create the location, maintain storage location. So plant, you have to maintain the storage location belongs to which plant here. So we already defined as Nike. So under Nike plant, I want to create one storage location. Yep, I'll create it as storage location. I want to give name as a Nike only for our identification. Storage location for Nike. No, it's not. The space is very sufficient. I mean, not sufficient. So I'll just give as Nike here. What is this one? Valid. Click on save. Continue. What is this one? Addresses of storage locations. If you want, you can give it. It's not mandatory. So go back to the next step. So we created plant and storage location. Now let us create purchase organization. What is purchase organization? Purchase organization is a unit where they they do only purchasing activities. So in a company, in a typically in a company, you will see separate purchasing team, where purchasing team will purchase all they will do all the purchasing related activities, purchasing the materials. So for that particular department, we'll create one organization hierarchy that is called purchase organization. It's a hierarchy for creating for considering all the purchasing activities. Okay, so where we have this one OX08. purchasing organization, definition, material management. Yep. Maintain purchasing organization just below the storage location. It's the same path. Click on new entries. So purchasing organization, just I give the same name for easy identification. Purchase organization, Nike. So press enter, save. Click on continue. So this will take care of all purchasing activities. This organization entity will take care of all purchasing activities. So we have defined three settings. We'll copy this one, paste it here, save. So this is also under same. Now, now we have defined individual storage location, individual plant, individual purchase organization. Of course, storage location is defined under plant. But have we defined anywhere company code that belongs to our company code? No. Now we need to assign plant to our company code. At the same time, even organization also to our company code. So two settings are there. And even also assigning purchase organization to the plant as well. So let us assign settings accordingly. Definition, assignment, logistics general. So assign plant to company code, that's correct. New entries, our company code is Nike and our plant also Nike. జీవన్ అర్థమవుతుందా? Click on save. సో నైక్ ప్లాంట్కి నైక్ కంపెనీ కోడ్కి అసైన్ చేసాం, మన కంపెనీ కోడ్కి ప్లాంట్ అసైన్ చేశాను. సో ఈ సెట్టింగ్స్ అసలు మనం చేయం, మొత్తం కన్సల్టెంట్ చేస్తాడు రియల్ టైంలో. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ డన్. అండ్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు ది నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్, ప్లాంట్ చేసాం. పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ టు కంపెనీ కోడ్, అసైన్ పర్చేస్ టు ప్లాంట్. సో వేర్ ఇట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్. సో మెటల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, అసైన్ పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ టు కంపెనీ కోడ్, ప్లాంట్ ఇక్కడే ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇక్కడ అసైన్మెంట్లో సో గో టు ది పొజిషన్, పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వచ్చేసి నైక్ మనదే. సో ఇది నైకే, ఇక్కడ మనం కంపెనీ కోడ్ నైక్ అసైన్ చేద్దాం, పిఓ. క్లిక్ ఆన్ సేవ్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో డన్. We have one more transaction, assigning to the purchase of plant, assignment to the purchase organization. Click on new entries. సో ఇక్కడ పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ మనది వచ్చేసి నైక్, ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి నైక్, సెట్, సేవ్, కంటిన్యూ. So what we defined is, sir, we defined plant, storage location and purchase organization. At the same time assigning to company code, plant and purchase organization to cover company code, and also assigning plant to the purchase organization. So these steps we have defined, sir. 1 2 3 1 2 3, total 6 steps. Now till here, sorry. So this is attributes for metal types. This also, sir, all these settings will be done by consultant, sir. We are not going to do in real time, but from the accounting perspective, better to understand what it is. Define attributes for metal type, OMS2. So position, raw material, copy metal. So basically it's a raw material. The SAP has provided one identification for raw material, standard raw material. We need to copy that. Description, save, select, double click on the quantity value updating. So we'll go ahead and we'll see. Attributes for metal type OMS2. I don't remember the path, sir. So I'll just go ahead with the transaction code /o OMS2. So this is your material types. So go to the position. So we had some notes, right? So it is saying that ROH, select ROH, which is standard raw materials. Select these raw materials, copy. So let us create one Nike ROH, which is raw materials. Yeah, this is fine. Let it be, or you can say raw materials. Nike raw. Okay, Nike raw materials for Nike. So click on copy, enter, copy, click on save, continue. So basically what I have done, I have created the one raw material. Double click on it. So what it is saying, it's giving some standard parameters. Okay, so these are the different categories. While creating material master system will show all these departments. Okay, and double click on quantity value updating. So here new entries. So what is this one? Valuation area, Nike. Okay. So let us see. Cancel. OMS2 again. I think we have not created a position and Nike. Sorry, we have created with the Nira, sir, right, sir. So quantity value updating, position, changing the quantity value update may inconsistencies, right? Valuation area, we have not defined any valuation area. Okay, no. So let us see if at all if we have see Nike. So it's coming by default, sir. So valuation area is nothing but your company code. Okay, valuation area is equal to company code. So select this one and what your so what it is saying. So double click on at quantity value updating position valuation area. So valuation area position plant material type quantity updating value save. So quantity updating, do we have value updating also? Quantity updating, value updating, plant and material. But I don't see plant and material. Click on save, continue. So quantity updating and this is fine. Okay, this is fine. So system is copying for all the valuation areas. But as of now, we are considering for the company for the Nike valuation area assigned to the material type NIRA, which is raw materials, updating quantity as well as value. Okay, this is sufficient for now. Come back. Are we missing something again here? So this is for the different raw materials, semi finished and finished. So let us create as of now raw materials here. Go to the next step. OMSY. So here we maintain the your company code OMSY. OMSY. So go to the position. Company code is Nike. So what it is? So this is your year current period. Yep, obviously 2025. This is your current period is 07. This is also fine. Press enter. So system when I pressed enter, system automatically populating the previous period. Okay. This is allow posting to previous period. So if you want to post in the previous period, you have to activate this one. And this is for disallow back postings. If you select this one, so we cannot post the back postings. Save Nike. Okay, this is fine, right? This is very simple. Come back to the next step. The 434 has been completed, sir. 434 creation of plant parameters. Copy from plant 1000 to plant target company. Okay. Creation of OMI8. OMI8. So here copy. It is saying to copy from standard 1000. So 1000 is standard one. Let us see the 1000 otherwise. So we can create this. This is the standard one. 001 also standard. So let us consider so someone has created it, I think. Yep. Let us take this one 1710, which is standard one, and your plant. Now we need to copy to our plant. Nike. Okay. Copy. So basically what we are doing, we are copying the parameters which are related to MRP, material requirement planning. Do you want to overwrite? Yes. Copy. So press enter. This is fine. Now let us check what exactly I was mentioning here. Copy plant 1000 to plant target. Copy. Continue. That is fine. So we already copied to the Nike. What else we have? 435 is also completed. 436, there is no T code. So this one I'll just mark it. I'm not sure. Maybe I missed out to enter something. So this is pending, sir. 436. I'll mark it as X here. Plant parameters, inventory management and physical inventory. We'll see, sir. We'll come back to that setting. So default values of tax codes for invoice verification, OM R2, new entries, company code, description, tax code V0, tax code for unplanned. So go to the OM R2, OM R2. What we are doing here, new entries, company code, description, tax code V0. New entries, company code is Nike and tax code is V0. Press enter. Default value for unplanned delivery cost. Unplanned delivery cost also same V0, V0. So this is nothing but invoice tax default tax codes. Okay, click on save, continue, back, continue back. So I have created a 437 also we created it. Okay, now 438 set tolerance limits company code. Okay, so again OMC0, OMC0, OMC0 new entries. So what is the, so okay, come back, cancel it. We already have the standard one, we can copy it from the existing. So company code 1000 tolerance key B1, copy, change company code, do not check, save, repeat the same for tolerance key B2. So for B1 B2 we need to copy, sir, and VP also, B1 B2 and VP. So consider B1 B2 and VP. We'll consider the standard one B1 B2 VP. This is a standard SAP AG. Copy the same thing. Now you have to copy to Nike. So do not check here, do not check. We are basically, if you want to create some limits, so team, inventory team will create some limits here. So go back to the, so this also do not check, this also Nike, press enter again. So this also Nike, do not check, click on copy. So basically B1, B2, VP, 3, may just make sure everything is do not check, VP, all are do not check only. Click on save. So we created 3 entries, sir. B1 for order price quantity variance, and moving up price variance. This is fine. This is something that the, the inventory team will create it. No need to worry from FI perspective. What is the next step? Set tolerance limits for price variance. This is okay. This is done. 438 has been done. We have not created the 439. Set the tolerance limit for price variance. Here also we don't have the path. PSE. Okay, we'll come back to this one also, sir. We don't have the path. We'll search it. Now, row number 436 and 439 we have not completed. Parameters for invoice verification, set tolerance limits, OMR6. So go back to the OMR6 slash O OMR6. So here also we have many are there here. So which one the system is expecting at least for our testing purpose? PP, BD, PP and BD, PP and price variance and BD from small differences. Basically, system is expecting BD and PP variances. Copy, give our company code. Company code is Nike and do not check. Press enter. We have this one also. Select Nike and do not check, do not check, do not check, and do not check. Click on copy. Click on save. This is also fine. So we have defined a till here 440. Now define automatic status change. New entries company code set correct invoice to completed OMRV. So slash O OMRV position. So basically you are activating the invoice postings. Set correct invoice. So where is our we need to create new entries, huh? So we have to create new entries. Click, select your company code, click on activate your invoice, continue, back. So this is done. Row number 441 has been completed. Now validation control, OMWM, select validation grouping active, save. So OMWM, what is slash O OMWM? It's a validation grouping code. So validation grouping code not active, validation grouping code active. We have to activate this one. Click on save. So your entry has been saved. Come back. So here what we have done, select validation grouping active, but there is no, it's not mentioned anything, right, sir? So validation grouping code active. Entries made here are not transferred automatically. That is fine. Come back to the, come back to this is fine. Validation control has been activated. Validation grouping code OMWD. OMWD. Yep. So validation area, this is not ours. Next entry. Next. So just cancel here. So okay, after this we have to position validation area, planned validation group is 1000. Okay. Okay, this is something where we assign the GL masters. This is OMWB. So, okay, sorry, this is val OMWD, sorry, it is OMWD. OMWD. I have entered B, I think. Yep, this is correct. Position, Nike. So, Nike validation area, that's correct. Company code Nike, that is correct. Chart of accounts also correct. Validation grouping code also, we need to mention the same thing as Nike. Click on continue. Save. Continue. Now, uh, this is fine. So, validation grouping code, validation areas, position validation area, validation grouping code 0001, save. This is only one I have doubt, sir. We had given as Nike, but here we are mentioning as. So basically, system gives, so position. Click on Nike. We'll see. If at all, if you are getting errors, then we have to come back here and we'll see if it is asking Nike, then we'll give Nike only. But as per our configuration tracker, this Excel sheet mentioned 0001. It will be as it is, but this is fine. Come back. So go back to the uh, define validation classes. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, right, sir? So you are creating your one validation class for raw material, one validation class for semi-finished goods, one validation class for finished goods. So here, what we'll do, we'll create one validation class for raw materials for now. Then we can create some other parameters. So go back to the OMSK. OMSK here. We have account category reference, validation class, material type, account category reference. We have three steps here. So first account category reference. Okay, this is your first step. Next step is validation class. Next step is material type and material type account category reference. So first account category reference, we need to define one account category reference. ACR, account category reference, new entries. I'll just create as a Nike account category reference. Save. I just given short in the short form as ACR. Next, come back. What is your next step? After validation class ID, ACR for description. That's fine. So validation class. So new entries. So validation class, Nike validation class. So what I'll do, sir? Raw materials. Okay. Account categories. We already created, now just now we created account category reference, right? So what is the account category we have defined? Nike ACR. Description, this is for Nike raw materials, NIRM raw materials. Description present. Yep, this is fine. This is okay. So basically what we are doing is, here we defined account category reference, and here we defined valuation class, and we linked between these two. Now I think this is a third step. So position. Now metal type is Nike. Oh, it is Nira, sir. Earlier we defined, right, for the raw materials. So metal type is Nira raw materials, and account category reference we need to send the account category reference. So we defined Nike, I think, if I am not wrong. Yep. So you are linking your account category reference and to your raw material type, raw materials for Nike, Nira. Okay, click on save. Save. So for the first time, if you think the identifications are a little difficult, if you think that if these identifications are a little difficult, then you can just assign the everywhere you can assign as Nike, sir. Okay, in your company code, just give company code name itself, so that it will be easy for identification. Come back, go back to the. So basically what we have done here, we created account category reference, and we created valuation class, and also we assigned material type and account category reference. This is valuation class topic. Now copy change movement types. OMJJ. Select movement type, debit credit indicator. So let's select OMJJ first. Slash O OMJJ. So many screens has been opened. Let me close all the screens first. OMJJ. This is OMJJ here. Yep. This is OMJJ, and select movement type, debit credit customer indicator. Okay, it is saying to just observe the values. Okay, so what we'll do, just observe, click on movement type. So here I want to select as 1012. It is goods receipt movement type. So if I open this one, you will come to know what are the different movement types are there in SAP. For each metal movement, SAP has defined movement type. So you see, look at here, goods receipt against goods receipt, GR for PO reversal, GR into blocked stock. So we have many are there. So for the first one, I'm selecting it, continue. Here we can assign. So for the goods receipt, the system uh, post with document type WE, and yep, it's getting debited. Your inventory is getting debited. Yep, short text. Yes, SAP has given short text for each movement type and the language. Allowed transactions. So this particular movement type is allowed for these transaction codes. So for example, I think you should have MyGo also, where we receive the materials from the vendors. Yes, this is fine. So it is assigning all the transaction codes to this movement type. So this way we'll assign all the, this is standard, sir. No need to do anything. Just you can observe. This is only observation transaction. How SAP has defined the configuration settings for the different movement types. Come back to the R settings. So this is only observation. No need to define anything, but just observing the standard movement type transaction. Now we are coming back to the FI relevant activity. These two are the FI relevant activity. One is GL masters creation and OBYC. So let us create GL accounts FS00. So settings, hierarchy display navigation. Come back, go to the FS00 transaction. I'm not able to see the navigation. So change the mode. Nike. Go to the okay. Now I'm going to create inventory. So inventory comes under assets, right? So create on assets. So I want to get the next account, 1014 Continue. So here you can create it as balance sheet, and here you can create it as, so this is not our company code, sir. FS00. So this is also not our company code. Change Nike. So here I will just create the next GL account. So here change the company code here first. Nike. So next account is 1015. Press enter. GL account type. So balance sheet. Account group is asset. Here you can create it as inventory. Okay. Okay. If you want, you can create it as raw materials. Inventory, raw materials, control data. So it's a balance sheet account. Sort key. You can mention, you can select your material related or purchase order related. So, let us see if you have material number somewhere. I don't see any material number. I'll see purchase order number. Go to the create bank interest inventory account. So SAP has provided inventory accounts. So here we have inventory related material accounts. Okay, 00 G006. Okay, material accounts. You can activate this one, sir, so that no person can post manually to the manually. I mean, no user can post manually to this GL account. It has to come from automatically from MM module. Whenever you post any transactions in the MM management, I mean MM module, system will update automatically to the GL account the values. So no one can post manually to this GL account since we created as post automatically. Now 1015 is created. We need one more account, RRX account, which is liability. So I'll create it from liability. So here, so next number is 2008 Nike. What I'll do here, I'll create it from balance sheet. I'll create it as a liability. This is GRIR account, goods received, invoice received account, sir. GRIR for inventory it is. So this is balance sheet, sort key. Again, this also some purchase order, and this has we have separate GRIR field status group. Here we have, sir, inventory. Where is that one? Someone has changed. Here, sir, GRIR, goods invoice received clearing accounts. This is GRIR. Okay, so GRIR means goods received, invoice received. So two GL accounts has been defined. Go back to the OBYC. So here we need to assign the GL accounts. Okay. So, but before assigning the GL accounts, we'll see, sir, while posting the transaction, we'll see what is the error over there. Sir, any questions here till now? So what we defined is, sir, /o se09. So I'm just checking configurations what we created now. Control F. This is Nike group. So Nike group lo chala configurations chesam. So we defined chala unnai. Very difficult to identify. 338 2 ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఉంది అంటే ఇదంతా మనం డిఫైన్ చేసిందే.